morning, guys. It is day 9 of Japan 2.0 and today we are heading to the Studio Ghibli Museum. I'm so excited. You're not allowed to film inside the museum, but I'm pretty sure you're allowed to film outside in the garden, so that's mostly what I'll get. Yeah, so you'll see the outside and probably like pictures of food. So I'm gonna show you my outfit and then we're gonna go. So today I just have like my dollar store scrunchie, and then this dress and this top I got from the WC sample sale yesterday. This belt is from Wego. This is also from WC. And then my socks are from a sock store and the shoes are from CST&P. I think that's what the brand's called, but I'm very excited and I might get them in purple, but we'll see. But let's go! Guys, we made it! The Studio Ghibli Museum! I'm so excited! Oh my goodness! Oh, it's Totoro! Oh, I'm so excited! Wow! That's so cool! So this was the Totoro Reception, which was outside the museum, so I was allowed to film it. Because the museum is pretty picky, you're not allowed to film or take pictures inside, so I tried my best to get as much as I could of the outside, and oh my gosh, when you come up to the building, like, it was a little complicated to get there. We got there from the train station, but it just looks like something out of a fairy tale. It's so like wondrous and like colorful and circular, like bubbly. It was just really cool. There is going to be more pictures in this video, but it's amazing, and I wanted to share as much as I freaking could with you guys. We later on headed up there and you will see little videos of that, but this was the door to head in to the museum, which was super cute. And on either side of the doors there's these beautiful glass pane like pictures of Totoro, which was so beautiful. This was inside the museum and I had my phone. It's not up anything, so I thought it wasn't bad, but they had these tiny frickin' staircases that you had to crawl up. It was insane. And if you went up a few more stairs on the outside, which were a little bigger, which was fantastic because oh my gosh, the other one made me like claustrophobic, we got up to the rooftop garden to see this like giant robot that was in Castle in the Sky, or Laputa Castle in the Sky. I love that movie so much. It's so beautiful. I was so freaking stoked. Also, there was like a line to take pictures of that statue. If you headed down the little boardway, there was also like the rock stone with all the incantations. Also, the kids' play place was Cat Bus. Sorry, I had to take a picture of that. It's amazing. We then headed down and out and around. This place was like Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, okay? There was so much going on. There's so many rooms and paths and bridges. It was so much fun though. But we went to get souvenirs, and after we went and got souvenirs, if you headed, well, you'd find it eventually. You go out this place, there is a little place to get some food, so all that's kind of like that tent section that's outside of a restaurant. I would also like to point out that it was probably like 27 or 30 degrees while we were outside, so it was a very toasty day. We then went and got a little bit of food. I think we just got like a hot dog and fries because it was a lunchtime, and then we said goodbye to the Ghibli Museum. I'll see you again soon. Alright guys, so we just finished at the Studio Ghibli Museum and oh my gosh, it was so cool. You definitely have to go see it for yourself to get the full experience, but it was really awesome. I did manage to film a little bit outside and I snuck a few pictures from the inside, so I'll insert those. But it was super fun. So it is like still the beginning of the day. It's like 12:30, maybe 1 o'clock now, and it didn't take us that long to get through the entire thing. So we are gonna head off to Nakano Broadway because I wanted to go there, but I didn't know if we were gonna have time during the trip, so that is where we are heading today. So let's go. Look at these tennis players being active. Wow, activeness. Do you want to do tennis? Didn't think so. Leaving the museum, while we walked to the museum actually, we noticed that there was a really pretty park. So on our way back to the train station, we decided to take a detour and walk through the park, which was really relaxing and beautiful because it was the beginning of the day. We had all day. Like, we left the museum around 12 and we just decided to, wander through this park. We came across this shrine and took some photos. We also came across this like beautiful like lake slash pond, and it had these like bridges kind of cascading. The water was so still, it was so pretty to like look at. We did sit down for a while and just kind of enjoy the moment and relax. Like, holy cheese, we're in Japan. Those were swan boats and we almost freaking rode one, but now it was time to head to Nakano Broadway. That's right, we made it. This was the train, I think it was like the Chuo line. There will be a Japan informational video coming soon on like what freaking trains I took, where my Airbnb was, like all the little tips and tricks, at least that I found while planning this trip. That video is coming soon. I might put another question up on my Instagram. Like, if you guys have any questions, let me know, because I want to answer them. But here is Nakano Broadway. That was like a little strip mall to Nakano Broadway, and it had so many fun shops in it, which was cool. But then you go in to the actual like Broadway, I guess, which is kind of like a mall, which again is really complicated. I was so used to the layout of Shibuya 109, which is super simple. It's a circle. You do the loop, you go up a floor. You do the loop, you go up a floor. This one was very confusing, but it had so many fun anime goods. However, I'm not going to show all the footage that I took at Nakano Broadway because I don't want to bore you too much with anime goods, because guess where we're going tomorrow? You guessed it, Akihabara! So I'm just gonna show you little bits that I thought were interesting. We found some Magical Girl, some Dragon Ball Z, all the classic stuff. One thing I would say though, if you want a like more discounted price and you don't want to spend like a bajillion dollars, you go to Nakano Broadway, because I feel like they're definitely more discounted anime goods, but most of them will have been like maybe out of the package, though they do have some collector's items as well. But it's like, if you don't mind it like not being in the box or not in its original packaging, which I don't really care, because I'm not like a crazy collector, you know, keep it in the box forever. No, I like to display them. So yeah, I didn't really mind, and I did get a few things from here, which, yeah. Ooh, that is pretty. It's also $450, but holy heck, it's really pretty. Gosh, I really wanted that Belle statue, but it was so expensive. But behind that glass case, there was this wall of manga. Holy cheese. But the reason we came to Nakano Broadway was to find the one and only Spank store, and I did pick up a few little goods from this store. But oh my gosh, it was so cute. We then went and tried to like get to the exit, but we stumbled across the Totoro store. But then we did head out to go get dinner, and yes, we got dinner at Hooters, which, yep, I know some of you might be like, what? But you know what? It was so freaking good, so,
Okay guys, so we've come to a Hooters for dinner, which seems a little odd, but I'm like, hey, they have salad, let's go. However, I filled up a little bit on chips before we came here, so I'm not that hungry. But we're gonna get some chicken wings and we're gonna get a salad, and then my mom's eyeing up this cake and I want a chocolate shake. But yeah, this place is huge. Like, it's an entire floor of a building. So yeah, our waitress's name is Coco, and she drew this really cute like thing on the napkin in like pink highlighter, and I think that's really cute. So anyways, we're gonna eat here. So woohoo, Hooters! So we got the salad and the chicken wings, and there's like a towel in here, like it's sharp. Like, would not want to poke myself with that, but we're gonna go around it, because I think normally like in the States and Canada they cut it right here and take sharp stabby parts off, but it's good, and the milkshake is like hella good. I could suck back 3 of those, but we're gonna have dinner now.
Alright guys, so we just got back from dinner, so from Hooters. Our waitress was super nice. Her name was Coco. It was really good, so we'll probably go there again, because there was a cake there that we want to try, and their chocolate shakes were amazing. They were so good, so I definitely want to go there. But other than that, Studio Ghibli was like so cool, and you definitely have to go yourself to experience it. One, because they wouldn't let us film inside, but I also kind of liked that, because then you really got to like experience it. You were able to take pictures of the garden and the outside, which was awesome. But definitely, like, if you're in Japan and you love Ghibli, it's a gotta go see, because it was freaking adorable. I did sneak a few pics, so I'll put that in here because the kids play area was so adorable, and there was a Totoro that I just had to, you know, but I am a child of the law, so I didn't film in there. But yeah, I got a little bit of things right there. Can we see the little cheeky Totoro peeking out? Yeah, I got a little something, and I got a little souvenir from my friend. But yeah, that is the end of day 8? 9. End of day 9. All of it's blurring together. Tomorrow we are heading to Akihabara, and I'm very excited. So I've got my comfy shoes that I am ready to wear tomorrow, because it's going to be a long day, but it's going to be really good. So I'm going to get some rest, and I love you guys a lot, and I'll see you next time. Bye!